it's your girl Simplicity Cachet, and today I am back with a reaction video. Now, a lot of people reached out to me on Twitter and asked me, have I been watching the Netflix series 13 Reasons Why? And yes, I have. And they wanted me to react to a conspiracy video about it. So, I'm gonna stop talking and we just gonna jump into the video.
It's Hannah Baker.
What's up guys, it's Jack and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a good day. Today I have a fun video for you guys. I'm not gonna tell you too much about it because, hey, YouTube titles, you already know. So I literally just finished watching 13 Reasons Why about an hour ago. I am in a very emotional debriefing state because honestly, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? I really wanted to make this week's video about 13 Reasons Why because there's so much that happened in it and it's just such an important show and there's a lot of messages. I want to talk about the characters, I want to talk about the scenarios, I want to talk about the conspiracy theories. This video is definitely going to contain some spoilers, so if you have not seen the show, then I recommend you go watch the show and come back to this video when you are emotionally fucked and ready to talk about all the crazy shit that went down. Basically, we all know Hannah Baker is a sophomore going junior in this new high school that she's attending because she moved. It's crazy because you don't watch it like a movie, it's made as a show, but I almost watched it as a movie and then I had to kind of break up the movie into 3 different watching segments. I definitely did not sit there the whole day and watch the whole thing through. So the first watching segment, I kind of watched like the first 4 or 3 or 4 tapes and I had to rewatch the beginning. Honestly, it was very complex for me to like kind of get on to. So I watched the first segment and then I watched the middle segment, which I really enjoyed. Like, I really enjoyed the uncovering of each character. One of my favorites was Courtney because I think that her storyline was just so intriguing. The fact that she was trying to hide the fact she was gay. It wasn't even really that clear to me when Courtney kissed Hannah that it was like a serious thing for Courtney. I kind of thought that they were just like drunk fooling around. The picture leaked and Courtney covered this whole thing up because she was actually the gay one and Hannah was not. The scene of Clay and Courtney at the grave when Clay was like, you fucked over your friend because you're the gay one. Now you're like literally sitting at her gravesite and you still haven't admitted to your wrong. I've never really heard a story where that happened in that manner, where it's like someone else's insecurity about their sexuality led someone else. And these are all like great lessons to keep in mind. I mean, obviously we all know this watching the show that this is real and things like this happen. So I think it's really cool. They did a great job at putting all of these things out there for us to like watch and grasp. Oh my God, we need to talk about Sherry. We need to talk about Sherry because honestly,
Empire.
I love Sherry. I do love Sherry. I think she was just so sweet and beautiful, and I loved that she liked Clay because I was just like, oh my God, you're a good girl. Low-key, I was out there rooting for Sherry and Clay.
Me too. I really
were you guys? Conspiracy theory number 1 was said by Clay in the show, which I think is so cool. He literally said it himself.
I left, and I knew I shouldn't have left, and then Bryce raped Jessica, and Hannah saw, and then Sherry knocked down the stop sign, and then Jess died, and it all started with me!
Talk about a fucking butterfly effect. So that theory that all Clay had to do was not leave Hannah.
Get the fuck out!
We were all there like, Clay, turn the fuck around. Like, are you good, Clay? Are you good?
But you walked out the door.
Yeah, I'm getting in my feelings right now.
Also, then watching how Clay was the first responder to that accident, all of these characters' storylines are so intertwined that it's like, damn, she did research to make those tapes.
Research.
See,
Who likes Jessica? Honestly, what do you think of Jessica? I think that I like her because she's a little batshit crazy and I can appreciate that. I think my favorite was when she started to just not let these boys take advantage of her, and like she was literally throwing nails, she knocked over the light, she smoked with Bryce, and she was like, honestly, fuck all these dudes. She had gone through her own shit. It's like her own shit was almost covered up by Hannah's shit because who would have even spoken about it if Hannah didn't? Honestly, the way that Hannah and Jessica interacted in the first 2 episodes is like kind of iconic. Hannah was just so witty and Jessica was very condescending that I feel like they complement each other very well. And then Alex, there's another conspiracy. I found this on Twitter and it says, the most fucked up thing about 13 Reasons Why is that while we were trying to let Hannah tell her story about people missing her signs, most of us missed the signs coming from Alex. In the last 10 minutes of the last episode, The principal walks into the counselor's office and says that Alex has shot himself in the head. But there is a conspiracy out there that because they were showing how Tyler had a case of guns in his house, there is a conspiracy that Tyler actually shot Alex and that he is going to try to shoot all of the other people who bullied him. And that will be the next series of 13 Reasons Why. Here's something else that I read online, which I think is really true, and it says Tony wasn't following Clay around to make sure he was listening to the tapes. He was following him around because he was scared of what Clay would do when he heard his. He didn't want to find Clay like he found Hannah because Tony was there when they found Hannah. We all kind of thought that Tony was like a little bit stalkerish throughout the whole thing, but I think he was actually just being very protective because he knew how powerful it was going to get towards the end. Honestly, the memes on Twitter kind of kill me because they're a little funny. Jeff was so cute, and it went over my head for a second that he was the one who died in the accident. I don't know why, but it did. And then it made sense later on when they were like, oh, he was drunk driving, and then I was like, wait, oh my god, that kid from the party that he asked if he was drunk got in the accident that
But he wasn't
Hannah
drunk, he was
and Sherry
drinking Coke.
caused. There's a lot of like unanswered questions that I have and a lot of things that I don't really know that there definitely needs to be a season 2 about. I want Bryce to go to jail. I don't want Sherry to go to jail. Also, Jessica's conversation with her dad at the end. Why didn't they give us more? What? And like, why the fuck does Tyler have guns? Honestly, I'm getting kind of hurt because I feel like I need to yell at him, but I don't, but I do. I really wish Zach pulled through and just was like there for Hannah and said some things to her. I hated that conversation that he had with Hannah where he walked up to her in the lunchroom and wound up leaving and saying fuck you to her. Last but not least, fuck Mr. Porter. Your only job at the school is to counsel the students, and you didn't do that. And then you acted like you were confused and had to put the pieces together as to why she killed herself when she literally told you the day she was going to do it. Fuck you, Mr. Porter. All right, get this. There seems such a cruel irony in how 13 Reasons Why is a Netflix series. 13 episodes released all at once for us to work through our way in the same way that the 13 did. Did you binge watch them all in one night like Alex? Or did you have to watch in bits and pieces because it was so horrific like Clay did? And the last line is everyone talking about Hannah Baker again? Which is kind of a crazy and almost chilling concept because, yes, I just hope Clay finds happiness. He's a good boy. That's honestly all I have left to say. I can't believe it.
I hope y'all enjoyed that video as much as I did. It gave me a lot of insight on some things that I probably missed in the movie. But am I the only person that realized that Sky's name was on that paper that Hannah had in that box? Am I? I just want to know. Let me know. I'm just saying, because I don't think Sky said anything about hearing the tapes. I think she kind of played with, you know, Clay's head when she said something to him at Monet's, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And also, Tony's name was on there, and I don't think Tony did anything bad. I think he kept her secret and did what she wanted him to do, probably because she kept his secret, because I don't think nobody else know that Tony is gay, because I didn't even know he was gay. Clay didn't even know he was gay. Like, oh my gosh. Y'all, 13 Reasons Why just took me on an emotional roller coaster. But those conspiracy theories, they had me, you know, thinking. Especially the one with Tyler. Like, Tyler, are you trying to blow up the school? I'm just saying. And I really don't want Sherry to go to jail, but you know, hey, she's probably not going to go to jail because she's one of the main characters. But I don't know. She might. I really don't know. But am I the only one that's trying to figure out, like, if Clay's hallucinations are a little overboard? And what I mean by overboard is, can we actually go off his hallucinations? Because, like, he can have a hallucination just sitting right there, like when he was at the basketball game and Tyler was beside him, like he had the ball in his hand and he had a hallucination that he had when he punched Zach in the face. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all watched 13 Reasons Why. Give me your feedback on it. Do you like it? Are you ready for season 2? Let me know. And also, don't forget to enter my 3K 3-day giveaway. Make sure you check out the description box down below. look at how to enter. I have example on what you need to do to enter this giveaway. Please make sure you enter the giveaway, and also in the description box will be my social media links. Excuse me. Make sure you follow me and spam me up, show me some love. You talk to me, I talk back. Also make sure it says subscribed instead of subscribe, and make sure that notification bell is on. And without further ado, that's the end of the video. Goodbye.